You have one of the largest news shows on YouTube, and you refuse to criticize them. You just say, okay, you say, I don't care. What is this? Do you not have any values that you stand upon?
Now, the first time I saw this, I originally was thinking to myself, this is unusual because I didn't know that Jackson had the ability to defy the laws of physics and was capable of conjuring up fire from his own hands and then using them in kind of a Street Fighter 2 style fashion like Hadouken. And then use that repeatedly in the course of, I don't even remember seeing that when I was watching the debate. So I was like, this seems unusual. I mean, there's really only one explanation. So I wasn't originally planning on covering this story, but seeing as how it has kind of evolved a little bit since yesterday, I figured it would be one to talk about. And it is one that is very close to my heart, that I'm very passionate about. And that happens to be because it is about satire and parody, kind of the realm in which I find myself in when discussing politics. I like to call myself a political satirist at the best of times, and usually at the most of times a dumpster fire. But anyways, if you haven't been following the stuff that happened yesterday, Jackson Hinkle made a tweet that says, somebody literally made a fake edited video of my screen accidentally being shared on my live stream. I respect the effort, but anyone who has watched my videos know I don't stream on a Mac, meaning that someone, he's implying, has made a deceptive edit for the purposes, again, of tarnishing his reputation. At which point Emma from the Majority Report ended up tweeting it out with the comment that goes as follows: please respect the privacy of all involved and avert your eyes from this unfortunate technical difficulty. So let us see the evidence in question to have a basically an unbiased look at the content that's taking place here.
At this point, it's quite clear that the campaign for force the vote had already basically taken off. And at that point, do we just lose him?
No, I'm still here. My camera just went out. I don't know what happened.
Is that on your end? Because I could actually see me in your camera.
Yeah, no, it must be his.
It's on my end.
Anyways, all right. So, and at that point, I realized, like, okay, well, I'm not going to stay in the way of this thing because let 1,000 flowers bloom was my feeling. It was a dumb ask to have a vote. I'm now watching myself 4 times 4. It was a dumb ask, in my opinion, to have a vote for something that was going to lose. And I
now, here's the point. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's a really funny edit. Clearly satire, right? This is a parody. This is not someone like, you know, I'm not, I have no expertise in legality surrounding, libel or, someone who may be trying to defame someone else's character. But I would assume, should this be brought forward to a judge, and again, this is not legal advice, that anyone would be able to see that this is clearly a joke, including, and it is a well-made edit, to-do list: tweet about Sam, work the biceps, watch Door video again, eviscerate Soy Cedar, clip and edit debate out of context, write text for copy pasta, create 10 more Twitter accounts, brainstorm next grift. I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone could realistically look at this and be like, well, this is exactly the kind of thing that would be on his desktop.
think that we definitely saw the
like I don't think this is his desktop background. I don't think it's, I 100% assume it's not a whole bunch of pictures of AOC.
The failure, even if it had won, I think it would, and it wouldn't have gone anywhere in the Senate.
That's the logo of the editor in question who made this. So that's when I first saw this, and shout out to Invisible Ninja at People's Comic _ who made this original edit. When I first saw that, I was like, oh yeah, that's a funny edit, and I thought that would just be the end of it, right? People make funny edits all the time. I myself have an entire channel called The Memes of Production, where I usually make silly and funny edits, or I'll do some course correction in there as well, as we're about to see in a little bit. And if I can start this entire little thing by saying something nice, I did cover the Jackson Hinkle Sam Cedar debate. And obviously, not every single point that was raised on the behalf, even though I find myself usually pretty aligned with what Sam Cedar has to say. There were some things that Sam Cedar said in that debate, which I personally disagreed with, especially for his comments on the State Department, for example. But I don't think the method going forward to actually expose things that are done by the State Department that I might not agree with are best done in that kind of a format. Let's just say the debate format between the two of them. which was obviously a lot more about like, why don't you hold the squad accountable? Why aren't you calling out the squad on a regular basis? Here's the list of votes that I feel the squad failed at. It's usually things like this, appalling. The Biden State Department quietly grants Boeing an export license for $735 million bomb sales to Israel. Remember that these are weapons of war and the destruction that would be used to kill children, bomb hospitals, homes, and schools. The Biden administration has reportedly granted Boeing an export license for the sale of $735 million in advanced weaponry for the Israeli government. News came as the U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken on Tuesday pledged $5.5 million in emergency aid to help Gaza recover from the latest Israeli bombing campaign, citing an unnamed congressional staffer, etc. Stuff of this nature. That being said, for something like this, which again, I thought initially, I was like, this has to be something just on the surface that someone sees is 100% like, this is a meme. This by its very definition. I mean, if we break it down, right after the AOC stuff, there's like a book club or a shopping cart that includes a whole bunch of like Nazi books, Mein Kampf. The doctrine of fascism, stuff like this. Like you couldn't take a look at this and not think that this person is clearly doing a parody of you, right? At least I would think so. But anyways, Jackson went on to say, Lamau, this video is edited. It's faker than your laugh. Emma, I can't believe you thought this was real. Emma retweeted this as if it's real and not an edited fake video of me. How many times are they going to get trolled in 1 week? The video's faker than the coping smug-ass laugh. Lol, I know you're obsessed with me, but that does not give you justification to tweet out fake edited videos of me. Aaron Matei jumped in. Promoting a fake video is a surefire sign. They're extremely confident about how the debate went. Thank you, Aaron Matei. Ratio incoming. And then ended up turning it into a stream. Emma got caught tweeting a fake video of me today. We'll be discussing this at 7 p.m. I'll also be reading a secret poem she sent me. All right. Well, I want to see what the poem's all about.
Wow. Wow. 1 second. So look, I was on Twitter today, as per usual. I was taking a little break. I was taking a little intermission from my boxing workout. I was going round 3, little intermission, and I see something pop up on my phone. I was like, what is this? Void Born, thank you for the super chat.
Keep up the good work, Jackson.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the generous contribution. Thank you. I see this thing pop up on my Twitter, and I'm like, what is this? It says, Tinkle's accidental screen share. And I'm like, what did I accidentally screen share? I was like, oh, geez. What the fuck did I do? What did I show? What is it? What do they have on me now? It's like, oh, fuck. Because that is something I would do, right? That is something I would do. You guys know I'm terrible with the tech. I'm terrible with the Streamlabs. I figure it out, but I'm terrible with it.
We're all boomers.
Andrew, thank you for the super chat.
Are you going to talk about M4A and Carly?
Yes, I have that up here too. The failed Medicare for all effort. Yes, we will be talking about that. So I was, at first I was nervous. I was like, oh fuck, what did I do? Right. And then I saw a video about it.
It initially had 60 views, but it's now at 75,000. Oh wow, that video got Streisand affected.
And it had like 50 views. It had 50 views on Twitter. All right, and I was like, I guess it's not that bad. They subtweeted the video, only has 50 views. Let's check it out. Let's see what it was, okay? Here's the video. Tinkle's accidental screen share. Okay. I'm at this point I'm like a little bit nervous. I was like, "Oh, what did I accidentally screen share?" Okay, let's look.
At this point, it's quite clear that the campaign for force the vote had already basically taken off, and at that point, did we just lose him?
No, I'm still here. My camera just went out. I don't know what happened.
Is that on your end? Because I could actually see me in your camera.
Yeah, no, it must be his.
It's on my end.
Anyways, all right. So,
and I see this. They have like a little screen share thing up here. And at first I see this and I'm like, wait, this is not my computer. This is not my computer background. This is not my, what is this, Microsoft Word or something? I don't use Microsoft Word. And then I look at the browser window and I see this is an Apple Mac computer that this was recorded on. And I'm like, wait.
Oh, what a fool. What an absolute idiot. They didn't even do their research. I mean, if they were going to do a deceptive edit, they should have known the exact OS that he uses. They shouldn't have written script for the bait. You know, they should have tried to find legitimate screenshots, something else. I mean, they just didn't do their homework. That's the problem here.
That's not my computer. That's not my computer. It says script for the debate. Which, I mean, I did have debate notes that I always come prepared with debate notes. You guys know this, and I go through the notes at the end of every single debate. But I was like, this is script for the debate. It's on like a MacBook, and
shit, Invisible Ninja. Is this the same Invisible Ninja, the editor from that meme? I said it was edited. Like, even if that is in fact you, oh hi Invisible Ninja, good editing work, good meme. I'll say that it's a funny meme. It's a funny meme. Even if you hadn't come up publicly and been like, I edited this or this is an edit, I think it's incredibly obvious from the content of the edit itself. Like, upon first glance, anyone who watches that will be like, oh yeah, it's clearly a joke, right? It's a parody.
And it has like Microsoft Word here or something, or some sort of like a MacBook, Microsoft Word, or not Microsoft. I don't know what that would even be. It's something that I don't have on my computer. And I'm like, this is not my computer. This is fake. You know?
Yeah, no shit.
Clean up your room.
No shit. It's a meme. Like, you've seen, like, okay, all of us, every single person who is a person on the internet who talks has a whole bunch of like detractors or haters or whatever you want to call them. I like, people post memes about me all the time. You know, there's that one where I'm in the office. It's like the Office meme. They're the same picture. And it's like, yeah, Lance can't tell the difference because he's just like a soy cuck and whatever. It's like, yeah, I know I wasn't actually in the Office, the TV show, and this is someone who took a picture of me and then put it in there. I'm not taking it as this is supposed to be like literal evidence to what was happening behind the scenes.
Like you guys.
Cheeto Elray, thanks for gifting Invisible Ninja, the editor of the original meme, a sub.
No, look at this. Let's see if it has it up here. It doesn't go that high up. But like I use what am I using? Google Chrome. I don't use Safari. You guys know this. So then let's look at the rest of the video.
And at that point, I realized, like, okay, well, I'm not going to stay in the way of this thing because let 1,000 fly.
There's a Jimmy Dore video here. I don't know what this Jimmy Dore video is, but they edited in some sort of a Jimmy Dore video to make it look like I was like watching Jimmy Dore as I debated.
Flowers bloom was my feeling.
And then they have me watching Fox News AOC video here. Like I'm watching Fox News AOC videos.
Because it's funny. Because they're making like a cartoonish like caricature of what they think you would be doing behind the scenes. That's the whole essence of the joke here.
It was a dumb ask.
I feel really weird having to explain this.
And then they have me searching AOC videos on the next tab. Keep in mind, this is also...
Again, yeah, I assume during that debate you didn't have anything remotely close to this. It's a parody. It's being hyperbolic. It's exaggerating reality for the purposes of comedy. That's the whole thing.
All right, now you can see, apparently you can see my background of my computer, my Apple computer, and it's AOC in her dress and her boyfriend above her. I'm like, what the fuck? This person's so creepy. Because whoever made this, that is their background, you know, like that. They have fucking AOC and the boyfriend there. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Invisible Ninja, is that your background? Are you in fact obsessed over AOC? Is it true? Was that projection? Is this whole meme projection? That's what we should know. Were these just your tabs? Were these your tabs? And you know what? I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to send it over. He's right about that. Well, we have confirmation, everybody. Jackson is right on that. Invisible Ninja, the editor, has said that this is in fact his background and his tabs. So this was less of a meme, I guess, and more projection at the end of the day.
To have a vote. I'm not watching myself 4 times 4. It was a dumb ask.
And then oh my god, I didn't even see this. These are what is this, Hitler books? They have like Hitler books here. Like I'm searching, I'm about to buy a bunch of Hitler books.
But isn't this the point where you're like, wow, clearly this is not supposed to be intended as being real. Like, they've gone so far. It's so farcical at this point. No one would look at this and be like, oh, is that really Jackson Hinkle? Is that a shopping cart? Is this the kind of literature he thinks is appropriate to show his streamer followers?
Books.
In my opinion, to have a vote for something that was going to lose.
And then we have this.
Okay, the to-do list has to give it away. There's nothing, like, of everything so far, even the copy of Mein Kampf being in the shopping cart, the to-do list is like, this is clearly not intended to literally be what happened.
We have another AOC photo here, and in my to-do list, tweet about Sam, work the biceps, watch door video again, eviscerate soy cedar, clip edit debate out of context, write text for copy pasta, create 10 more Twitter accounts, I think, brainstorm next grift.
And I think that we definitely saw the...
Do you think that anyone, even if they are like Dave Rubin or the Quartering, like the highest tier grifters, do you think they type out the word grift in their notepads? Do you think they have a to-do list that is like, last grift, success, next grift will be better? It's teasing you. It's a joke. It's very, very evidently a joke.
And then a photo of AOC again. Multiple new photos of AOC on the screen.
The failure, even if it had won, I think it would, and it wouldn't have gone anywhere. And
So then it goes back to like the normal photo, right? So I at this point I'm like, oh, this is like a funny fake video, I guess, like whatever. But like I should probably just quote retweet it and tell everyone it's fake so no one gets the wrong idea, right? So no one gets the wrong idea. This is the most elaborate cope I've ever seen in my fucking life. This is so pathetic, so sad. So I'm like, I should probably just like quote retweet this, let everyone know it's fake. It only has like 50 views, but I should probably quote retweet it and let everyone know it's fake. So I was like, someone literally made a fake edited video of my screen accidentally being shared on my live stream. I respect the effort, but anyone who has watched my videos know I don't even stream on a Mac. So like from that point,
Okay, you can't have it both ways. You can't be saying on one end, oh, well, yeah, it's clearly a joke. And at the same time, I just need everyone to know, especially all my viewers to know, that this is not, in fact, in any way factual. And I can debunk this in real time very easily because I don't actually use a Mac. So checkmate. Checkmate, satirists.
This is fake, right? And they put fucking Hitler books in this. Fucking psychos. They put
Hitler
Hitler
he came in with the
books,
receipts.
like I'm buying Hitler books. Fucking insane. Disgusting people. Disgusting fucking people, right? I actually didn't even see the Hitler books until just now when I was live. So I was like, holy shit. These people are crazy. Like they are truly coping hard, right? They're coping so hard. But I didn't really care because I was like, well, I'll discuss this, but I'll post about it. But I wasn't going to address it on stream. This is some random account called Invisible Ninja. They just posted it, got no views. And then something happened. I saw that the Majority Report Twitter account liked this video. I was like, what? Like while this is all going on, and I'm sitting there and I'm about to go back to boxing, I see the Majority Report official Twitter account like this video. I was like, what? They must have just not looked at it. And they must have liked it.
Would it be because they thought it was a funny meme? I mean, were you retweeting other people's memes? Well, I mean, you've even retweeted this one, Can't Wrinkle, but I mean, that wouldn't be the same thing. Okay, what's this? What do we have here?
Fatality. Finish it. What do you mean, okay? What is this okay? You have one of the largest news shows on YouTube, and you refuse to criticize them. You just say, okay, you say, I don't care. What is this? Do you not have any values that you stand upon?
no, I don't.
Now, the first time I saw this, I originally was thinking to myself, this is unusual because I didn't know that Jackson had the ability to defy the laws of physics and was capable of conjuring up fire from his own hands and then using them in kind of a Street Fighter 2 style fashion like Hadouken. and then used that repeatedly in the course of, I don't even remember seeing that when I was watching the debate. So I was like, this seems unusual. I mean, there's really only one explanation, and that's probably that this is a fake edited video. And then because it's a fake edited video, that it's misrepresenting what actually happened. Because ultimately, I don't think that's how the debate went. It wasn't with the Hadouken that Sam Cedar was in fact defeated. It was ultimately the discussion they were having went in different directions than this. So I don't think this one is real. I think this is probably a meme shared by yourself. That's probably not representational of what actually happened. Oh, that was edited in Final Cut Pro, but he uses Adobe. Sorry, I'm mistaken. So clearly, yeah, that's what's happened. I think the majority report saw this funny edit, and they also thought this was a funny edit, and then they also thought, well, we're going to retweet this funny edit because it's kind of what meme warfare is. People exchange memes, you know?
Or maybe it was on accident and they'll unlike it, right? That's kind of, I was like, oh, they're probably going to unlike this in a second. I refresh my phone. I'm waiting for them to unlike it. They don't unlike it. They keep that like. It's still liked. Thank you, Donald grabbing by the pussy. Thank you for the super chat.
Even though you've now thoroughly disproven that this is in fact actually yours, because again, you don't use Mac, so even knowing that, they continue to like the tweet. Shameless.
Yeah, I'm sure they're just, no, I'm going to explain why they're not trolling. Natalie Chavez, thank you for the
That
super
is
chat.
so freaking disgusting. Rolling eyes face.
Extremely disgusting. Extremely disgusting. It was funny up until the Hitler part, which I'm now seeing. But then, I was kind of like, this is funny, whatever. No one's going to take this seriously, right?
Like, I'm going to say this very clearly. I don't think Jackson Hinkle is a Nazi. I don't. In any way, shape, or form. And so the idea that you are now buying books by fascists like Mussolini and Hitler to get inspired, that's satire. That's someone clearly doing an exaggeration. That I don't think anyone again would watch this and take this as the literal screen share. Like, on top of which there's so many like things one after the other. Like, it's clearly like, oh god, gotta close that tab. Oh god, gotta close this one too. Oh no, my door. Oh no, they see my background. Oh no, my to-do list.
Right? No one's going to take this seriously. And then I see this. Emma Vigeland tweets it out in all seriousness and says, please respect the privacy of all involved and avert your eyes from this unfortunate technical difficulty, and retweets the video. I was like, pause. Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Please respect the privacy of all involved and avert your eyes from this unfortunate technical difficulty. Like, I know Emma is very dry with her delivery, and maybe that didn't translate as well in text form, but you understand this is also a joke. Like, she doesn't literally think that this was your screen, and that, like, she was there. She was there when all this happened. She saw this happen. She knows that's not what actually happened.
Because, like, obviously now this is not a joke. People are going to think this shit's real. Because Emma Vigeland, verified Twitter account, is tweeting this out. This evil fucking bitch is tweeting this out.
Whoa! Whoa! Damn. Wow, that didn't take long.
And she's like, please respect the privacy of all involved and avert your eyes from this unfortunate technical difficulty. Bro, cope harder. Literally, try coping harder. You can't.
But what is it? Is it cope because of a joke? Or is it a smear? Is it slander? Or is it just coping?
You can't. They are so mad that I fucking got under their skin with this debate.
Have you ever seen the comment section on Sam's videos? Grammatical errors common with Eastern Europeans. Bot farm fake accounts. Seriously, check it.
I wouldn't be surprised. So Emma Vigeland tweeted out a fake video of me, edited video of me, claiming that I was buying like Hitler books, have like AOC all over my computer, my monitor background.
I do like that he's saying that, as AOC is his like pop-up alert for when he gets donations as well.
And I was like, what?
Oh, dude, they're trolling you. They're trolling you. They're trolling you, and you're making it very easy for them to do so. Like, you're making it worse by digging in.
The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? So then I responded. And you guys, we got to go ratio this. We got to go, you know, ratio its levels, ratio levels out here.
It's an attempt at a joke about you, but it shows how they view true leftists as AOC simping Nazis. Though I'm sure work on biceps are on your list.
Yes. So, Andrew, thank you for the super chat.
Wow. Another mask-off moment for TMR.
Yes. So the original video, yeah, it was clearly a joke. Like, the person was trying to make a joke.
Oh, that's good.
But then the fact that Emma Vigeland, like, seriously retweeted this without any sort of...
This is... You see how this is worded? Man, I hate explaining jokes. It's the worst. Like, she's being intentionally serious, so that, like, framing it as if, hey, this is a very serious thing you should all take very seriously. This is a thing that really happened in real life.
Like, context whatsoever of this being a joke. All her viewers and fans and followers now in the chat, or sorry, in the mentions are saying this is real. Like, I'd say 85 to 90% of her followers are saying that this is real. And they're like, no, I saw this happen. It's in the video. And they're like linking timestamps and stuff, acting like this is real. So, like, regardless of whether, you know, the original video was supposed to be like a meme or it was supposed to be something to make me look bad, Emma Vigeland has now turned this into a serious thing. Because the debate did not go well.
I mean, the way better angle you could have had on this whole ordeal is to be like copium. You could have just been like, this whole thing is copium. That would have worked so much better. That they're copying, they're copium. But like, yeah, in the same regard, like it's a two sides thing here. You were sharing memes of yourself having fireballs and doing flaming Hadoukens at Sam and doing fatalities and stuff like that. And they're sharing memes of a clearly doctored fake series of screenshots that were supposed to be your screen grabs that have your list of things to do, including like, think of next grift. Like, these are memes. They're trolling you.
For them. So I said, look, I responded. And I said, oh God, geez, you guys got to go ratio. Everyone go ratio to this. Mod, spam this link in the chat. Everyone go ratio right now. Everyone go drop a like and retweet my mention. Everyone go ratio.
The ratio is, this video is edited. It's faker than your laugh. Emma Vigeland, I can't believe you thought it was real. She didn't, though. That's the thing. Like, no one involved. I mean, I don't know how else to explain this.
Ratio that shit. Mod, send that in the Twitch chat as well. Everyone go ratio this. I think we're pretty close. Everyone go ratio this. This will be your patriotic duty for the day. I said, laugh my ass off. This video is edited. It's a fake video. It's faker than your laugh, Emma. I cannot believe she thought this was real. Everyone go ratio this right now. This is your patriotic duty of the day. Everyone go ratio this. She has 597 likes. She took this video from like having 50 views to having 20,000 views already. People think this is serious. Everyone go ratio this right now. Keep sending that link, mods.
Like, one of the wild things about this, because I'm going to bring up another video in a second, is the idea of, let's say, like libel or slander, where you're posting information you know to be false in order to impugn someone's reputation. And again, I'm not a lawyer, and any of what I'm about to say before you has no consultation with a lawyer either. This is not legal advice. You know, go get yourself a bird lawyer somewhere else. I'm not trying to talk about that. But someone has told me that if you were to speak to lawyers about these kind of issues, especially when it comes to slander and libel, and should it ever go as far as being in a court of law, then the test that one would be looking for in terms of what the judge is trying to ascertain in this moment is whether or not it is plausible enough that people would be capable of believing that the statement is true, insofar as it was utilized to then damage either your reputation or your career. So if someone was to look at that edit and then see that clearly There's no way that this could be real. And this has nothing to do with the fact that it's Mac OS versus PC or something. The fact that it's like it's cartoonish, it's comical, it's exaggerating reality. It's showing someone who's got an obsession with AOC pictures as their background, with videos, a to-do list that includes grifting, stuff like that. Like anyone who watched that would be like, yeah, this is not anything someone should be taking as serious.
Ratio this bitch. Holy shit.
There was some clown trying to talk about you using a script in the debate video comments days ago. I was arguing with them.
So one thing I want to talk about when it comes to edited videos, because Jackson did edit one of our videos in the past, and we put together a comparison just so you can see side by side. I had an interview with Richard Wolff last year, and then Jackson used it as evidence that Richard Wolff was actually backing up their opinion when it comes to an interpretation of Marx. So I'll show you that video itself.
Here comes the bouncing ball of justice.
They all get paid wages. That's something they have in common. But they may have very different relationships, both to the employer and to one another, that I better take into account when I organize my union, or else the union effort is going to fail, or the union's going to blow up, or internal tensions are not going to be understood. The parallel here is, once upon a time, people thought of all workers as being the same thing.
Then I noticed she was sitting on her sweet can. I grabbed her sweet can. Oh, just thinking about her can. I just wish I had her sweet can.
The parallel here is, once upon a time, people thought of all workers as being the same thing. And folks had to come along and say, no, turns out your racial difference matters. Turns out your gender difference matters. Turns out, and then fill in the blank. In a way, Marxism does that in terms of something you have to learn to understand before you recognize it when it's staring you in the face.
So the first one is directly taking out his comparison, because he's contrasting here, and takes out the specific example where he talks about race and gender. Your race matters, your gender matters. That one was the first edit. To use the statement that if you are not an employer, you're an employee, you are by definition a worker. Is that too broad? Oh, my mic is so scuffed in this.
No, I mean, in and of itself, no. It's a question of whether you contextualize such a remark, such a statement, such a sentence, in such a way that it doesn't convey something which is incorrect. For example, that we're all the same, that the fact that I share the identity with John or Mary over there, that we are all employees or workers or something like that, that's fine. We share that. And remember, he's a student of Hegel. Marx understands that everything is contradictory. I am like you because we are both workers. I am unlike you because you're productive and I'm unproductive. Or I'm unlike you because you're a female and I'm a male, or you're black or I'm white, or whatever it is, that these things have to be given their recognition.
What do you have to say?
So that is a deceptive fake edit. Like if you cut it and then jump right to the next part and cut out a crucial part of what he's talking about to manipulate what he's saying and then change the context of his answer, yes, that's what I would consider a fake edit. Compared to someone who's obviously making a parody of someone else.
In your defense. Silence will only incriminate you further. No, Mr. Simpson, don't take your anger out on me. Get back, get back! Mr. Simpson, no! Dramatization may not have happened.
Anyways, I'm interested to see where it goes from here. I don't know if Majority Report issued a statement or if it's going anywhere further. But yeah, I do take parody seriously, because like I do love good satire. Obviously, it hurts me deeply when I see the memes that are made about me, and there are many memes made about me, and they pop up all over the internet. But on the other end, I don't take them and be like, well, people are clearly believing this to be true, or that like people are going to use this deceptively, or something to that effect, at the end of the day. Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form, available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, we beseech thee to smite down our enemies. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are but your humble court jesters, here to amuse you. To our lords, Trevor R., we give thanks for this spit of land for us to eke out this meager existence. To our knights, Merid, Cheryl Alvarez, Ruby Kelly, Ellie Leslie, Alex P., Brandon, Words Greenwood, Nate, that one guy, Hagbird Celine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Ariane McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Coulter Smith, Val 9000, Jenna Tall, Quiet 185, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multimondi, Trevor Yanis, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojak, Saren 42, Catherine, Radical Maniac, Ramon Acosta, Nkosin, Violent Orchard, Sophie Baby, Political Puppy, Andreas Chiringuito, Zach Christensen, Josh Mickelson, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our flag in a veil, and we salute you, our friends.